Imagine stepping off a plane. The air that greets you is warm and humid. It feels thick, almost like a soft blanket wrapping around you. This is the air of Accra, the vibrant capital city of Ghana. You can hear a symphony of sounds almost immediately. There are car horns beeping a lively rhythm. You can hear vendors calling out, selling their goods on the busy streets. Music seems to pour from every corner, a mix of modern Afrobeats and traditional highlife tunes. This country is often called the gateway to West Africa, and for good reason. Ghana has a long history of being a welcoming place for visitors from all over the world. It was the first country in sub-Saharan Africa to gain independence from colonial rule. The welcome you feel is not just in the history books, it is in the smiles of the people you meet. Ghanaians are famous for their friendliness and hospitality. A common greeting here is Akwaba, which means welcome in the TWI language. Ghana is a country of incredible diversity, both in its landscape and its people. Let's start with its geography. To the south, Ghana is bordered by the Atlantic Ocean. Here you will find hundreds of kilometers of stunning coastline. There are beautiful sandy beaches lined with tall palm trees swaying gently in the ocean breeze. But this coast also holds a darker history. As you travel north from the coast, the landscape begins to change dramatically. The lush green of the coastal plains gives way to dense tropical rainforests. This is the Ashanti region, a place rich in gold and history. Keep moving north, and the forest thins out. The land becomes flatter and drier. You have now reached the savanna. This is a vast grassland dotted with hardy trees like the baobab. What truly makes Ghana special is not just its beautiful landscapes or its rich history, it is the people. The spirit of the Ghanaian people is the true heartbeat of the nation. It is a spirit of resilience, a quality that has been forged through centuries of challenges. From the era of the slave trade to the struggle for independence and the economic difficulties that followed, Ghanaians have faced many hardships. This spirit is also full of creativity and expression. You can see it everywhere. Look at the colorful designs on the trotros, the private minibuses that are a popular form of transport. Each one is a unique work of art. Family and community are at the very center of Ghanaian life. The sense of community is incredibly strong. People look out for each other. An old proverb says, "It takes a village to raise a child," and this is very true in Ghana. Finally, the Ghanaian spirit is one of optimism. There is a strong belief in a brighter future. Young people in particular are full of energy and ideas. They are starting new businesses, creating new art, and finding innovative solutions to local problems. To understand the Ghana of today, we must first travel back in time. Our journey into the past begins long before the modern nation existed. We start with the ancient Ghana Empire. This powerful kingdom was not actually located within the borders of modern Ghana. It was situated further north in what is now modern-day Mauritania and Mali. However, its story and its name echo through history, inspiring the country we know today. The empire flourished between the 8th and 13th centuries. It was a place of immense wealth and power, a major center of trade in West Africa. The source of the Ghana Empire's great wealth was gold. The kings of Ghana were known as the Lords of Gold. As the ancient Ghana Empire declined, other powerful states rose in West Africa. One of the most significant and powerful was the Ashanti Empire, located in the forest region of modern-day Ghana. The unity and strength of the Ashanti Empire were symbolized by the Golden Stool. According to legend, the Golden Stool was magically brought down from the heavens by Okomfo Anokia, a high priest and advisor to King Osei Tutu. It was said to contain the sunsum, or the spirit, of the entire Ashanti nation. The story of Ghana's past takes a dark turn with the arrival of Europeans on its shores. The Portuguese were the first to arrive in 1471. They were initially interested in the region's vast gold reserves, which is why they named the area the Gold Coast. Over time, the focus of the trade shifted from gold to something far more sinister: human beings. The forts that were once built to trade gold were transformed into dungeons. They became prisons where millions of captured Africans were held before being forced onto ships for the horrific journey across the Atlantic. The movement for independence gained much more momentum after the Second World War. A new generation of educated Ghanaians started to question the fairness of the colonial system. Kwame Nkrumah's energy and powerful message resonated deeply with the common people. Finally, the moment the entire nation had been waiting for arrived. At midnight on March 6, 1957, the British flag was lowered, and the new flag of Ghana was raised for the first time. Kwame Nkrumah, standing before a massive crowd in Accra, declared, "At long last the battle has ended, and thus Ghana, your beloved country, is free forever." The day in Accra begins long before the sun climbs high into the sky. A soft gray light slowly pushes back the darkness, and the city begins to stir. The first sounds you hear are often the call to prayer from a nearby mosque, a beautiful and melodic sound that floats through the quiet air. As the sun rises, casting a golden glow over the city, the pace quickens dramatically. The streets of Accra transform into a whirlwind of activity. These trotros, brightly painted minibuses, are the lifeblood of the city's transport system. Life in a Ghanaian village moves to a different rhythm, one that is slower and more deeply connected to the natural world. Here, the day is not dictated by the clock, but by the sun, the seasons, and the land. Whether in a sprawling city like Kumasi or a small rural town, the marketplace is the vibrant, beating heart of every Ghanaian community. It's much more than just a place to buy and sell goods. It's a central hub for social interaction. In Ghana, family is the most important institution, forming the fundamental building block of society. The concept of family extends far beyond the Western idea of a nuclear family. Alongside family, faith plays a central role in the daily lives of most Ghanaians. Music is the lifeblood of Ghana. It is not just entertainment, it is a fundamental part of the culture that flows through every aspect of daily life. The most iconic of these instruments are the drums. The djembe and the kapan-logo drums create complex, layered rhythms that are impossible not to move to. To truly understand Ghana, you must taste its food. Ghanaian cuisine is hearty, flavorful, and deeply satisfying. No discussion of Ghanaian food would be complete without mentioning the legendary jollof rice. This one-pot rice dish is a national obsession and a source of great pride. Ghanaian culture is rich with visual art, and few forms are as iconic or as beautiful as kente cloth. This famous fabric is more than just a piece of clothing, it is a visual representation of history, philosophy, and social values. Festivals, known as Durbars, are a vital and vibrant part of Ghanaian culture. Almost every town and village has its own annual festival, each one a spectacular celebration of heritage, community, and Thanksgiving. In Ghana, funerals are as important, if not more important, than weddings or festivals. They are not just sad occasions for mourning, they are major social events that celebrate the life of the person who has passed away. Modern Ghana is a country buzzing with youthful energy and a powerful spirit of innovation. A new generation of Ghanaians is not waiting for opportunities to come to them. They are creating their own. Accra, the nation's capital, has become a dynamic hub for creativity and innovation in West Africa. The city is experiencing a cultural renaissance driven by a new generation of artists, designers, and tech pioneers. One of the most exciting areas of innovation is in agriculture. Young Ghanaians with university degrees are returning to the land, but they are bringing new ideas and technologies with them. Despite the incredible energy and progress, modern Ghana still faces significant challenges on its path to development. The country has made great strides in reducing poverty, but economic inequality remains a stubborn problem. Yet, what is most striking is the widespread determination to meet these challenges head-on. Ghana is a stable and functioning democracy, a beacon of peace in a sometimes turbulent region. As Ghana moves confidently into the 21st century, it does not leave its past behind. Instead, it carries its rich traditions with it, blending the old and the new in a unique and beautiful way. This is the essence of the Sankofa spirit. You can see this Sankofa spirit in the way family and community values remain strong, even in the fast-paced life of a modern city like Accra. While young people pursue careers in tech or fashion, they still maintain deep connections to their extended families and hometowns. Our 20-minute journey through Ghana is now coming to an end. Through all these sights, sounds, and stories, one thing has remained constant. It is the incredible warmth and spirit of the Ghanaian people. Looking towards the future, it is clear that Ghana is a nation on the move. The energy of progress is palpable, especially among the youth who make up a large portion of the population. This is the generation of the Sankofa spirit, confidently looking forward while drawing strength from their rich heritage. The story of Ghana is one of constant evolution, a dynamic blend of challenges and triumphs. As we leave, we take with us the feeling of Akwaaba, the taste of its vibrant culture, and the inspiring image of a nation on the rise, powered by the enduring spirit of its remarkable people. The heartbeat of Ghana is strong, and it is beating with the promise of a brilliant tomorrow.